All right. Joe Foucha, Trey Williams here. Tom, you get us going?
That's fine. Hey guys, the scouting report on LSU. What do y'all expect them to do offensively? Joe, if you could take it, and then Trey.
Yeah, so I know they have a lot of big personnel. I know they run the ball really well. They have a set of good backs. They rotate a lot. I'm expecting them to run the ball a lot this game. I know they're gonna rotate both quarterbacks, so I know we're gonna see both quarterbacks this game. So, making it hard for those guys, especially the freshman quarterback that they're gonna rotate in, making it hard for them. That's gonna be, man, that we'll see.
Yeah, and Trey, just what do you see out of LSU?
Kind of the same as Joe. I know they're going to run the ball. I know they're going to pass. I know they got those two quarterbacks. They had two different tight ends that they like to use in two different ways. So just kind of staying on the tip and knowing what they're going to do and just trusting our defense.
Joe, you going back toward home? How many folks you think you might have at this one?
Well, I'm still trying to get as many tickets as I can get. So, I'm probably at about 24 right now. So I'm still looking for more tickets. So I'm not sure. It's going to be a lot though.
Okay, I'll ask one more and then maybe circle back in a minute. I know it's the next game, but it's the battle for the boot. And how important does this game loom for you guys?
Well, it's just another game, but I feel like, it's a little bit more to it. I'm back home. Last time back home, never had the boot trophy. So I mean, it's a big game, for us all, not just me.
Trey, what do you think?
I feel like this is a big game. If you go back and look at the history of Arkansas, they kind of make Missouri our rival, but if you go back and look at the history of Arkansas, LSU is really our rival. So I mean, going into this game with some fire and with some confidence will be the main thing what we're thinking about right now.
Okay, thanks guys. I'll circle back in a minute.
Trey.
Yeah, just for both of you guys, Joe, you can take it first if you want. But there's some talk that LSU might be using two different quarterbacks. What do you see out of those guys? What do they do differently? Would that make it difficult just having to prepare for two versus one throughout the week?
I mean, I feel like, it don't make it really too difficult, as long as we, go through our reads and do what we're supposed to do on defense, it won't make it difficult at all. So, I mean, if you see two guys rotating a lot, then I feel like we're doing our job.
Trey, your thoughts on that, quarterbacks?
Just kind of watching film, just knowing he's a left-handed quarterback, you know what I mean? So I just know that I'm mostly on the right side, so switching it up, moving from different spots. I just know for a fact I gotta basically, be effective on that edge and make them turn around. So, and it's just, I know it's a dual threat because I know that they have that other quarterback too, that freshman. So just kind of making him, so the plan is to welcome him to the SEC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Was the last game? I mean, it seemed like you were standing up the whole time, played a whole lot of snaps. Was it just like go after him and do what you can do kind of deal? Because you guys didn't bring a whole lot of heat other than you just kind of coming the whole time.
I mean, that's kind of my job. So I mean, just coming off the edge and just kind of causing some ruckus. I mean, and they passed basically the whole time. So I mean, the little run that we did have, shut that down. The passing that we, that they love to do. I just knew for a fact I had to press that pocket and make them uncomfortable in there and just make them scramble in order to make plays.
Joe, I believe she said you was your mom. I saw her in the elevator after the game. Your mom in town for the last one?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought she said. She was excited, so I couldn't understand everything she was saying.
Yeah.
So does all your family still live in New Orleans area, or you got people in roundabout there? Or?
Yes, sir. So I have a lot of my family stay in New Orleans. And the cool part about it, when the hurricane hit, I moved to Baton Rouge for 3 years. So I have a lot of family in Baton Rouge as well.
All right, thanks, guys.
Tom, come back to you.
Trey, you guys beat LSU last year in the Columbia. Just what you call from that game and just LSU as a program,
LSU has been LSU has been a pretty successful program. Playing them at Missouri last year when I was at Missouri, the quarterback scrambled a little bit. You know, that they ran the ball a lot, you know, that's kind of what we think they're gonna do now. And just kind of keeping them in the pocket, you know, making them uncomfortable, beating them around the edge, you know, making them step up to my big guys in the middle, is my job, and that's basically the focus on the game for real.
Okay. Hey, Joe, KJ got his first career start in Baton Rouge 2 years ago. I don't know how much you saw him, during that game, but what do you recall of that? And then just his growth in the last 2 years.
Yeah, so just him being able to step up for us that game, in that type of environment was big. I think it helped him out a lot, this year, for those moments, because every game we play is going to be a big game. And I feel like, the growth that he's has, like these last couple of years, I feel like that game has, prepared him the most because he was thrown in the fire and he did pretty well that game. And you can see like, how far he's progressed since then.
Yeah, they're big back. He got 100 on y'all last year. Can you speak to, the difficulty in slowing him, Joe?
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna throw a lot of different things, we're gonna do a lot of different things this game. We're prepared for the run, we're prepared to stop the run. We know that they have a good back, like you said, so we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure he don't get a good start.
That's all I got.
All right, Joe Tre, appreciate the time, guys.
Thanks, guys.